Here's how to boost your trading results with this NinjaTrader supply and demand indicator. These zones on my chart here, the red and green ones, are extreme supply and demand zones that were calculated using volume, blocks of volume, and order flow activity. With this example, I'm using crude oil on a 5-minute time frame. Price has been rallying into a high, creating a lot of demand zones, which are these green zones to the downside, and as well recently quite a large supply zone that printed. Now, when you see these demand zones or supply zones for that matter print, they tend to be either dark green or dark red. Now, if you see, for example, down here, as price rallied into a little minor high yesterday, it corrected lower, it created a demand zone, and it retested that demand zone, which is why this color turned lighter green. Now, around about when it was 6 a.m. morning time yesterday, that demand zone was printed, and you would have known that a lot of volume stepped in at that area, as well as order flow activity. Price moved higher, retested that zone, and then got rejected, which is typically what we'll look for an entry. Similarly to this high that formed yesterday around about the 12 p.m. mark, we've seen price move higher. We had a supply zone print, and then price moved lower, retested it, which is why it also is now a lighter color of red, and then declined, potentially resulting, if you wanted to take a reversal type trade. So you can very quickly on the fly see as well the width of these zones, so you can calculate your risk involved in this trade. If you want to potentially hide, for example, going short, a stop loss above that zone, or if you wanted to go long, a stop loss below that zone, right? Also showing you exactly the risk that would have been involved, in this case only a 9-tick risk with one heck of a move back to the upside that would really have maximized your profit. This is typically used on day trading time frames. It can be used on higher time frames. You can use multiple time frame analysis. You can even apply these zones or have these zones calculated using higher time frames than the one that you're actually trading from or using as your entry time frame. So a very cool indicator overall. On the fly, very quickly spot supply and demand zones, and know where to place your stop loss, hide your stop loss above or below these zones, and know immediately what your risk will be involved in a trade. If you would like to get access to this indicator or find out how professionals use this indicator as part of their trading strategies, then consider joining the Ninjacators Fast Track program by clicking the link below the description.